Hi there and welcome to today's yoga practice. We're going to get straight on into it today. So you're going to come straight away to your tabletop position, stacking the fingers, the shoulders, over the wrists. And just take some inhales here from the tabletop just to settle into your space. So we want to find that neutral spine. So a neutral spine is that halfway point between a totally collapsed spine and that cat pose, that real flexion into the spine. So finding that middle ground, maybe you do a couple of tilts with the pelvis just to find that place where you can tuck the pelvis ever so slightly. The spine is long, the belly is zipped in, and you're pressing into the floor. So you've got that real strength up into the shoulders. From here, just start to shift the weight left to right, just warming up those wrists, connecting movement and breath, maybe taking some circles, maybe taking the tailbone all the way back. Maybe starting to completely freestyle. So we're really moving into this quite dynamically today. Just waking up the body quite quickly, but also without forcing it. So remember, it's a really good chance to check in with what you've got going on for you today. Careful that you're keeping the belly zipped into spine. Always looking to look after yourself in the space with whatever is going on mentally and physically for you. Coming back through now to your tabletop position. Just tuck the toes, sit back on those heels and give the wrists a bit of a shake. So if you've got bad knee like me, just keep the hips up, otherwise you can bring the tailbone all the way down. Give it a little shake. Well done. And then placing those hands back down on the floor. From here, tuck the toes, take an inhale. As you exhale, take the tailbone high to a downward facing dog. So pedaling the heels here, quite dynamically, looking between the feet, the knees, maybe the belly button. Just careful you're not looking between the hands. You really want to make sure you're keeping the neck and spine in alignment. That's it. And then from here, try to find that still place in your downward facing dog. So you might be feeling quite stiff here. Keep the belly zipped into spine, looking to elevate the hips. Deep inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, find a little more lift into those hips. Don't worry if the heels don't touch. Remember, you might have quite bent knees here. If you're later stages of pregnancy, those feet are wider. Take one more deep inhale breath here. Exhale, elevate the hips. And then inhale, looking forwards, just start to tiptoe the feet towards the hands. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Heavy here in a ragdoll. Take the elbows, little sway side to side here. If you've got quite mobile hamstrings, maybe the legs are longer. If you're tighter, you might be up here. If you're working with any back issues, just keep the hands on the thighs. Thighs are on the knees. A little sway here side to side. That's it. And then rolling up very slowly through your spine, coming up one vertebra at a time to stand at the top of your space in Tadasana, your mountain pose. So feet together to touch, long tall spine, palms facing forwards, or maybe prayer to heart center. Closing your eyes and setting an intention if you'd like to for your class today, offering out your practice to someone or something. Maybe a couple of shoulder rolls here. Just inhaling through the nose and exhaling, just letting it go. Well done. One more deep inhale, breath through the nose. Exhale, just let it go. And then on your next inhale breath, open the eyes, take the hands wide and high and look up. Exhale with the flat back forward, fold down towards the floor. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, soften the knees, step the right, then the left foot back, holding your plank here. So plank pose, belly in, or lower the knees down towards the floor. I'm staying here in the modified plank, but you're welcome to keep the knees elevated off the floor. Remember, build those foundations before you take the next steps. Take one more deep inhale breath here, really find length in the spine. Exhale, lower chin and chest down towards the floor. Keep the elbows tucked in. So lower the knees down if you haven't already. Lie completely flat. Then inhale, scoop the chest into that baby cobra pose. So from here, belly zips in and you've got those legs flat to the floor. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, press back to your child's pose, and then just stay here in child's pose. So keeping those hips elevated if you need to, reaching the arms forwards, really stretch into the spine here. Take an inhale. Exhale, come to a tabletop position. Working through some cat and cows from here. So inhale, find length in the spine, elevate and lift through the chest. crown of the head. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, dome through that upper back. Inhale is that cow, finding length through the spine. Exhale is that cat, really doming through. 2 more. Inhale, find that cow. That's it. Exhale, find the cat. Now, careful you're not putting pressure in the lower back. Make sure you're nice and light with that backward bend. Looking to really elevate through the front line of the body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come through to a neutral spine. And then from here, shift the weight to the left hand. Inhale, float the right arm high to the sky without collapsing into the back. And then exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left-hand side shoulder. So we're coming into a bit of a shoulder stretch here. You're going to inhale, find length. Don't worry if it doesn't go the whole way up. And then exhale, you're threading it underneath. And you're just going to rest the right ear towards the mat. That left arm can then either extend forwards or it just stays helping you there, supported on the mat. So if you want to, you can extend it or you just stay here. Looking towards that right arm. Deep inhale, breath here. Exhale, surrender it down. 1 more deep inhale, breath. Exhale. Inhale, prepare, zip the belly in. Exhale, press into the left hand. Take the right hand high, right arm stretch, and then exhale, bring it back down. This time, inhale, flip the left arm up, reach and extend, try to keep the length in the arm on the left-hand side. Exhale, thread it through underneath that right-hand side shoulder, resting the left ear on the mat, or you can extend that right arm forwards, or keeping it here to keep you balanced. So fingers spread wide on both hands, keep breathing here. Careful you're not dumping any weight into the neck. Take 2 more breaths. Deep inhale, breath through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful. 1 more deep breath in. No stress in the face. Exhale, let it go. And then pressing into that right arm, take the left hand high. Enjoy that little stretch. Bring the left hand back down. Well done. Tucking the toes. Come to your downward facing dog. Staying here in your downward facing dog for a couple of breaths. So deep inhale, breath through the nose. Exhale, find lifting into those hips. 1 more deep inhale, breath into the nose. Exhale, elevate, find length through the whole back line of your body. On your next inhale breath, bring the feet slightly closer, bend the knees, soften the knees. Take an inhale, look between the hands, and then step the right then the left foot between the hands. Now don't worry if you need to take a couple of steps to get there. Okay, so you're either doing that or you're looking to bring them all in, and then over time you'll get there. Inhale, halfway lift, belly in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands down by your side, Tadasana, well done. So just regrounding back down here, really spread the feet wide into the earth, belly in. Let it go. Inhale, take the arms wide, then high, look up, well done. Exhale with a flat back, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands at the left, then the right foot back, holding your plank here, or maybe you're here with the knees down, staying here for 2 more breaths. Really spread the weight evenly into the hands, pressing into the floor, feel that in the shoulders. 1 more deep inhale, breath here. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale, wherever you are, lower the knees, chest down towards the floor. Keep the elbows in, version of your chaturanga. Inhale, lie flat, scoop the chest cobra. Exhale, press tailbone to heels, child's pose. And then return to your downward facing dog, staying here for a couple of breaths. So finding that length in the spine. Everything is connected, so you feel the earth underneath your hands, your feet. You've got this one big circle of energy. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling, just surrendering, letting go of anything you don't need. 1 more deep breath in through the nose. Maybe soften the knees, lift the hips. Exhale, maybe draw the heels further down towards the ground. Taking 1 more deep inhale. Exhale, bring the knees slightly close together. Soften the knees at the left, then the right foot between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands down by your side, Tadasana. Inhale, deeply bend your knees, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right, then the left foot back, holding your plank, or you can lower your knees. So whilst you're in your plank pose, I'm going to remind you of the press-up variations. So you either have knees, chest, chin. You can rest, by the way, if you need to, scooping the chest into your cobra. Or you can have your full chaturanga, coming down, no collapsing, elbows in, flat back. The inhale scoops the chest, upward dog, no collapsing. Exhale, downward dog. So if you've been in your planks or wherever you are, just take a breather. Bring the knees down, take the tailbone back. So those variations of the press-ups are nothing to stress about. It's just a combination of moves called a vinyasa that forms a part of the vinyasa practice, this type of yoga. So just keep playing, okay? It's all about having a bit of fun on your mat, never going too far before your body is ready. So coming back, let's take a downward facing dog, just pedal out the heels. That's it. And then we'll work through one vinyasa. Take whichever option is right for you. I'm going to keep with option number 1 with the knees down. Inhale, come forwards to your tall plank. Exhale, either full or half chaturanga, which is what I'm doing. Inhale, scoops the chest to cobra or your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. From here, inhale, float the right leg high. Keep pressing both hands into the floor. Bend the knee, open out of the hip. Couple of circles there into that hip joint area. Well done. That's it. Beautiful effort. Couple of circles in. Inhale, take the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Left foot out an inch or two. Plant the heels, rise up, warrior 1. So from here, you're looking to bring that left hip forwards. That's it. You're really low in that right leg. And the outside edge of that left foot is really pressing into the floor. Shoulders down and back. Gaze, point, drishti is strong, focused. One look, one direction. Take one more inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down towards the floor, framing your front foot. The back heel lifts, you're in a runner's lunge. Press into the floor, step the right foot back. Take an optional vinyasa, your press up, or go straight to downward facing dog. So wherever you are, just working with what's right for you and your body. From the downward facing dog, reconnecting to the earth with the hands. Inhale, float the left leg high. Bending at the knee, open out at the hip. Try to keep both both hands onto the floor. Don't worry if the right heel doesn't touch. Okay, you're just working here intuitively with your body, your space. Keep the belly zipped in, pelvic floor engaged. And then take an inhale, float the left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Plant the right heel down an inch or two out, rise up, warrior 1. Don't worry if you need to take a couple of steps to get that left foot between the hands. Sink low into that left leg. Press the right foot away. So the feet here, left toes forwards, right toes out about 45 degrees. Keep pressing the outside edge of the right foot down into the earth. Take one more inhale, well done. Exhale, bring the hands down towards the floor. Step the left foot back, lower down through your press up, whichever option you're taking, or skip it, go straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, scoops the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, staying here for a couple of breaths. So just take a breather if you need to come to your child's pose. Reconnecting into the earth, find length in that spine. One more deep inhale breath here. Exhale, really elevate those hips. Inhale, look forward, soften the knees. Step the right, then the left foot between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, deeply bend your knees, chair. Exhale, stand tall, Tadasana. Well done. We're going to flow that one breath, one movement, leading with the left leg. Don't worry if you get a bit lost, just do what you can. Here we go. Inhale, deeply bend the knees, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Just keep breathing. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands at the left, then the right foot back, lower down through your press up. Full chaturanga if you'd like to take it. Inhale, scoops the chest. Up dog or your cobra, which is what I'm doing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, set the left foot between the hands. Plant the right heel, rise up, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down towards the floor. Inhale, set the left foot back. Exhale, lower down through whichever press up option you're taking. Inhale, scoops the chest, whichever back bend you're taking. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands, plant the left heel, toes out, rise up, warrior one. Inhale, well done. Exhale, bring the hands down towards the floor. Step the right foot back, lower down through your press up option, keep the belly zipped into the spine. Inhale, scoops the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, staying here. So if this doesn't feel good for you, just take a breather, take a child's pose. Whatever works for you, take deep inhale breath. Exhale, let it go. One more deep inhale breath here. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, soften the knees, look forwards. Step the left, then the right foot between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, deeply bend your knees, chair. Exhale, stand tall, Tadasana. Well done. So from here, just take the feet hip distance apart, so not too wide, not too narrow. And then interlace the hands behind the back. So we're going to do a big forward fold here, not big forward fold, a forward fold. So take an inhale, press the palms away, elevate, lift through heart center. And then gently folding over the thighs. Lifting up those arms, pressing the palms away, opening through the shoulders. Keep the knees as soft as you need them to be. Breathing here into those shoulders. Now, if you have tight knees, hamstrings, sorry, not knees, tight hamstrings, keep the knees bent. If this doesn't feel good for you, forward folding, or you can't for physical reasons, press the palms away and do it standing. So low blood pressure and things like that, you might want to do it standing. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, just surrendering down, maybe elevating those hips. Well done. Allow the hands to float down towards the floor. Bend the knees, rolling up through your spine, one vertebra at a time, or you come up with that flat back to stand at the top of your space. Back into Tadasana. Whoops, don't worry if you wobble, bring both feet back together. Just grounding down here. Take an inhale. Exhale. One more deep inhale breath here. Exhale, let it go. And then inhale, deeply bend the knees, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands at the right and the left foot back, lower knees, chest, chin, or take your full chaturanga, your full press up. Inhale, scoops the chest, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, soften the knees, set the right foot between the hands. Plant the left heel, rise up, warrior one, inhale. Now from here, take an inhale breath. Exhale, open out to your warrior two. So your left heel comes back a little bit here. You're extending and you're reaching, your body weight is through the center. So your right leg is out in front. That's it, I'm just gonna show you from this way. Right leg out in front. And you're staying here, super strong, gaze point over that right middle finger. Breathing here, that's it. Well done. Great job. Take an inhale. Exhale, windmill your arms down towards the floor. Set that right foot back. Lower down through your press up option. Inhale, scoops the chest. Remember, you can skip this, go to down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Soften the knees. Set the left foot between the hands. Rise up, warrior one. Inhale. That's it. And then exhale, open out, warrior two. So the right heel now coming back in line with the left. Pressing into that left leg. Right foot here presses down and out, so you're feeling lots of strong work going on in that right thigh. Fingers super strong. Go a little lower into that left leg. Take an inhale. Exhale, windmill your arms down towards the floor. Back heel lifts. Step the left foot back. Lower down through your press up option. Inhale, scoops to the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Staying here for a couple of breaths. 3, 4 breaths, that's it. Take a break if you need to. Reconnect the hands to the mat. Find length in the spine, looking up towards the belly button. That's it. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose where you can. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. One more deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the nose. On your next inhale breath, soften the knees. Look forward, step the right, then the left foot between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, deeply bend your knees, chair. Exhale, stand tall, Tadasana, well done. Okay, just relax those shoulders. We're going to lead with the left hand side. Inhale, deeply bend your knees, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands at the left, then the right foot back, low knees, chest, chin, or full chaturanga. Inhale, scoops the chest. Exhale, press downward facing dog. Inhale, soften the knees, set the left foot between the hands, rise up, warrior one. Inhale, so that right heel plants. Exhale, open out, warrior two. So spread the fingers wide, staying here. And then inhale, flip the left palm, extend and reach to your left. Exhale, reverse your warrior. That's it. So the right hand here is on the right thigh or wrapped around the waist. Taking it back, don't fling the head back. Take one more inhale, reach. Exhale, windmill your arms down towards the floor. Set the left foot back. Lower knees, chest, chin, or full chaturanga. Inhale, scoots the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, soften the knees, set the right foot between the hands. Rise up, warrior one. Inhale, well done. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Inhale, flip the right palm, reach to the right. Exhale, reverse that warrior. So from here, the back line, this left hand is super light on that left thigh. This right knee stacked over the right ankle. Side stretch all the way up and out. Take one more inhale, belly in. Exhale, windmill your arms down towards the floor. Set that front foot back. Lower down through the press up. Well done, or you can skip it entirely. Inhale, scoops the chest, no pressure in the lower back. Exhale, downward facing dog, staying here, well done. Take a good little rest if you need to in child's pose. Otherwise, staying here in your downward facing dog. Breathing into that back line of the body. Take an inhale. Exhale. One more deep inhale, breath here. Exhale, just elevate those hips. Inhale, soften the knees, look forward, set the left, then the right foot between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, deeply bend your knees, chair. Exhale, stand tall, Tadasana, well done. So again, just taking the feet hip distance apart. From here, we're going to hinge from the waist. So you can place the hands on the hips, or you can just take a forward fold, guiding yourself down the thighs there. Taking hold of your big toes with your peace fingers and thumbs, so into what's called a bind around the big toes. If you can't get to the toes, just stay here looking to touch the feet. You can keep the knees as bent as you need to. So that's another way to get that grip. And then maybe just stay there with the knees bent. Over time, looking to elevate the hips, bringing the chest down between the thighs. Deep inhale, breath, find a little length in the spine, keep the belly in. Exhale, bring the chest through between the thighs. Have the knees legs a little wide if you need to. Inhale, maybe you soften those knees, find length in the spine. Exhale, pulling those elbows out to the side, feeling that stretch between the shoulder blades. No forcing anything though. One more deep inhale, breath. Exhale. And then inhale, soften the knees. Take the hands off the feet, coming back up with a flat back to stand at the top of your space. Well done. Just give the shoulders a little roll there. Take the feet wide of the mat, toes off, take an inhale, heels on the mat, toes off, coming down through your center into that low squat. So coming down here into the squat position. So again, if you find that the feet collapse in or the heels are off the floor, this is where either bricks or books or even a towel can come in handy underneath the heels of the feet. So just finding length in the spine where you can here. Opening through the chest. 2 more breaths. Take an inhale. Exhale. 1 more deep inhale breath here. Lengthen the spine. Exhale. And then very carefully tip the weight forwards into the hands. Bring the knees down towards the floor. Take the tailbone back into a child's pose. Counter stretch. Well done. Then just rippling forwards. Pop your tailbone down on the floor. Take the legs wide. Okay, now if you have tight hamstrings, you might have a bend in the knee. You can prop under there with a towel or something like that. Otherwise, you're looking to still find lift and elevation into the chest. From here, inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, turn to your left, forward fold over the left thigh. Okay, now again, this is where a strap can come in handy. You might want to help yourself here by looking to hinge yourself down using that upper body assistance with the strap. Otherwise, you're really hinging down over that leg, thinking long in the spine. Inhale, find lift through the chest. Exhale, surrendering down. Take 1 more deep inhale breath. Inhale, find lift. Exhale, surrendering down. Walking the hands back in towards the waist. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, turn to your right, forward fold over that right leg. Again, careful you're not forcing it. You're just looking to surrender over that right thigh. Forward folding or staying here. Careful this right hip isn't rolling in. Try to keep the toes pointing up towards the sky. 1 more inhale, find length. Exhale, find depth. Walking the hands back in. Well done. Then inhale, reach and extend overhead. Exhale, forward fold now down through the center. Now again, we can have a tendency here, really want to just roll and round. So just keep thinking, hinging the tailbone back and bringing the chest down through the legs. Again, never anywhere where you feel forced, sharp pain, somewhere where you can just be and breathe. Take a deep inhale breath. Exhale, surrendering down. 1 more deep inhale breath, careful to not round the spine. Just caught a glimpse of my spine there. Exhale, surrendering down. Really work intuitively with how your body's feeling. And then walking those hands back in. Really nice work. Just bending the knees, placing them in line with the hips here. Elevate through the chest, just staying here for a couple of breaths, stretching into the chest there. Belly is still connected. Take an inhale. Exhale, maybe squeeze the shoulder blades gently together, opening through the front line of the body. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale. And then shuffle your tailbone forwards, coming down to lie completely flat on your back. Lying flat, and then just giving the hips a little wiggle, bending the knees, bring them in towards your chest. Just give yourself a little hug there, side to side. Hands coming out in line with the shoulders. Bring the knees to the right-hand side and look to your left. Okay, unless you're pregnant, then look to your right-hand side. So if you're not working with pregnancy or any issues in your back, look towards your left hand. Otherwise, look towards your right hand. So it's a spine twist here. So the deeper the stretch, the further up the knees will be towards the belly button. To release that stretch a bit, just take the knees away. Shuffled a little bit over my space. So just really breathe into that spine there and let the ground take the weight. And then take an inhale breath here, let the belly in. Bring the knees through the center. Just reshuffle your tailbone to find the space. And then exhale, bring them over towards your left-hand side. Looking towards the right hand or the left hand if you're pregnant or working with any back issues, which means you shouldn't be doing any twists. If you don't have the space, you can just make a cactus shape with the arms there. So bending at the elbows, bring the hands in line with the elbows. Taking an inhale here, just surrendering in towards the back. And then exhale, bring the knees back through the center, really zipping that belly in. Just give the knees a hug in towards the chest before coming to lie completely flat in your final Shavasana. So from here, if you don't feel comfortable lying on your back, you can take Shavasana sitting down or come to lie on your side. Pregnancy or any issues with the lower back, come and lie on your side or lie on the back with the knees bent. So just taking some deep breaths in here through the nose. Exhaling, just letting it go. Surrendering down towards the space, trying to not let the mind wander off to whatever is coming next in your day. Just really feeling the ground here underneath you. Really enjoying that weightless feeling. Surrendering down, no tension in the face, no tension in the jaw. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. One more deep inhale breath here. Exhale, just let it go. Nothing is forced, completely natural cycle of the breath. Just in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feeling any areas of tension that you might be holding on to and just letting it go with the exhale breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Well done. Taking your last final breath here, in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Before gently pressing yourself up. So if you're on your back, roll onto your right or your left side first, and then press yourself up to a seated position. Looking to not race into the rest of your day. So just moving slowly, mindfully as you come back to a seated position, back to where we started. Just being conscious of how you feel perhaps a little different to when we began. Taking a deep inhale, breath through the nose. Exhale, just let it go. One more deep inhale, breath through the nose. Exhale, let it go. And then without judgment for yourself or your practice, just acknowledging your hard work today. Namaste from me to you. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And have a great rest of your day, your afternoon, your evening, whatever time of day you're doing this class. And I'll see you on the mat soon.